Hey guys, welcome back. Today I was scrolling through Instagram, as one does, and I came across Temptalia's post in which she asked, what are your least favorite sales tactics in beauty? I've got quite a few. I didn't realize just how triggering that question was going to be until I started writing out my response to her. And I thought, you know what, this would be a fun little video to do, so here we are. Let's do this. Alright, so first up, for annoying sales tactics to me, is following me around in the store. I have social anxiety. That shit drives me crazy. Like, it will actually drive me out of the store. Especially if somebody comes up and says, hey, can I help you? And I say, no, I'm good, I'm just looking around, I'll let you know if I have any questions. And then they stalk me around the store. I think you think I'm going to steal, or you think I'm an idiot and don't know how to swatch makeup. Either way, that shit stresses me out and I don't like it. Back off, Susan. I could do this on my own. The next thing that drives me bananas are the emails that you get after you fail to complete a purchase on a website. You know the emails I'm talking about. Hey, I think you forgot something. Or Sephora's whole ghosting isn't cool. They're all basically variations on a theme, and they're all saying, hey, you've still got shit in your cart. Can you come back and give us some money, please? No. The opportunity to give you money was when I put the shit in the cart. And then for whatever reason, I decided not to buy it. So for me, I tend to window shop online. It's just more accessible than going to a store, and slightly more fun for me, frankly. So I will go through everything and I will add it all into my cart just to see, in an ideal world, if I had tons of disposable income, how much would this shit actually cost me? Typically don't actually have the desire to buy everything. Or I have the desire, but I don't have the funds to back it up. You know what I mean? Or I've added something into the cart, something that may only cost like $10, but you want to charge me 20 some odd dollars for shipping? I'm not buying that. So I hit the little X button. So you coming back afterwards and saying, hey, did you forget something? It's not particularly helpful. Do you really think I forgot something? Do you really think that I went through your entire website, added a bunch of crap into my cart, hit checkout, entered all my information, including my PayPal stuff, and then forgot how to press complete order? No, I didn't forget. I chose not to buy it, so back off. Another thing, when you're shopping online, I'm seeing this more and more frequently now. A little pop-up comes up in the window that says, hey, Diane from Buffalo just bought this friggin' lipstick. I don't care. And it'll just be like a scrolling feed. So either they have the most popular e-commerce site ever, or it's a bunch of crap. And I suspect it's a bunch of crap, designed to make you feel even more pressured to add stuff to your cart and hit checkout as quickly as possible. And I think the whole point behind that is so that you're not thinking about your purchase. You're just adding it because there's this whole FOMO thing that, hey, if Diane's buying this lipstick, maybe it's going to sell out. Diane can go fuck herself. She's not a real person. So I don't appreciate that. And that is one of those things that's sort of like following me around in a store. It's going to make me not want to go to your website. Just saying. Brands have really locked in on this whole FOMO thing. They really have. If you don't know what FOMO is, fear of missing out. That's what it is. And so another thing that I get really irritated with is when they're like, hey, complete your purchase in the next 5 minutes and you can save 40%. And then it's like, complete your purchase in the next 10 minutes and you can save 30%. And on it goes. And it's these just the declining discount codes. Just save it. Save it. I don't care. I went to your site expecting to pay full price. I will pay full price. Just back off. Don't pressure me. The whole point behind it is that people just impulsively purchase without actually thinking about what they're doing because they want to capitalize on the biggest discount code possible. I'm on to you. I don't like it. Just so you know. Again, with the FOMO, are these whole, like, super hyped up launches where they say, okay, here's one eyeshadow from the palette. Woohoo, coming soon. And then the next day another one, and the next day another one. Melt did this with the Gemini palette. I think they did it with the 27 palette as well. So with the Gemini palette, and possibly with the 27, but I just didn't pay attention to the 27 because I didn't want it. With the Gemini palette, it was all like, here's one shade and some looks with that shade. Here's the next one with some looks from that one. And then it was, you know, coming on this date, mark your calendars, set your alarms, blah, 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 don't miss out, limited edition, exclusive, blah, blah, blah. So the hype was so real. Like, I was getting intense anxiety over this freaking palette. But it sold out in a hot minute. If you're gonna hype that shit so much, don't make it so limited. And don't make it such limited quantities. Also, I'm hearing rumors that that Gemini palette is coming back, and if it is, fuck you, Melt. I am so mad at companies that do this. Oh, limited edition. Then it sells out and they're like, just kidding, we've got more. No. Hands up, who gets the emails from brands saying, hurry, act fast, whole site is on sale, limited time only, and it's usually like a day or a weekend. And then you go to the site and it's like 10% off. Or it's just free shipping. Or it's just this ugly ass single eyeshadow pan that they have. Just get out of my inbox. Blame can be on me, granted. I need to go through and like unsubscribe to all these emails that I get because I get at least, I swear to God, at least 3 sales notifications a day. It's quite triggering, really. But they're really not even worth it. If it's less than like 10-15% off, I don't fucking care. I live in Canada. If your brand is in the States, I'm going to pay more than that in shipping. If it's in Canada, I'm going to pay more than that in tax. 10% does shit for me. Really doesn't help. So stop making me feel like I have to jump on this when I don't. And I'm getting more and more aware of the fact that I don't. So you can just save your emails there, my friend. I don't need them. The last thing I want to talk about is not so much a sales tactic. It relates to Sephora and their rewards BS. Because once a week, I will get an email from them saying, new rewards launching, and it's all their 1,000 and 2,000 point rewards. And for the most part, there's usually something in there that looks intriguing to me. But I swear to God, these rewards are like the unicorn of the frickin' beauty world because they don't actually exist. There's a lot of myth around them. There's a lot of hype about them. They're not real. If they were real, they would actually be available on their site. If you have ever actually seen a 2,000 or 1,000 point reward that is actually available, please let me know down below because I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist, but I'm pretty goddamn sure those things don't actually exist. If you recall, a few years ago, they done fucked up. They done fucked up bad. They had their it was in August and it was like their beauty points bonanza or some bullshit. I don't know what it was called. But they had a bunch of these high-end rewards supposedly going to be available and they were not. So people were adding things to their cart and by the time they hit checkout, it had disappeared from their cart and it was no longer available and it was just this huge kerfuffle. And eventually Sephora ended up giving out $50 gift cards to everybody who had tried to actually acquire one of these rewards things. And then the next year, what was it last year? What did they do last year? I can't remember. I had a newborn baby, so I don't remember much about that period because I didn't sleep. I don't remember, but they didn't try doing that. There was something else, and now this year they're doing a 20% off sale. I think last year maybe they gave a $25 gift card. I could be wrong on that. If you remember, put it down below. So basically, to change their rewards points, they said, okay, well, that backfired. So we're not doing the big bonus system thing on a yearly basis anymore. Now we're just going to scatter them throughout the year so that people think we are this conscientious company that has now increased the amount of rewards we have and is offering them year round. It's a freaking lie. But you know what? Just be transparent. If you only have 32,000 point rewards coming out, 30 for what, all of North America? Just fuck off. I don't need it. Just save the effort. Actually make your rewards points meaningful. Save up a certain amount, you get dollars off. And I know they've recently announced that they're going to be doing that. So for every 2,500 points, you get $100 off. Erin and I were looking at that website and it said, if available. What do you mean if it's available? You're fully capable of giving, like, I don't know, a 7-digit code that I can put in. This shouldn't be subject to availability. If I have 2,500 points, there's the availability right there. Does that make sense? Like, if I've saved up a certain amount of points, you don't have something sitting in a warehouse that you need to go and actually get. It's not a tangible thing. It's just a discount. So give me a 7-digit code that I can then add in when I check out at the end of this. I don't understand this whole subject to availability. What's to be available? I have the points. I'm trading them in for money off. You're not giving me money. You're just taking less from me. There's nothing to be available. Swear to God, if I end up saving up 2,500 points and then they tell me that it's out of stock, my discount, I will burn that motherfucker down. I will be so angry. So angry. Anyways, I'm very triggered. I'm very upset about all of this because all these tactics at one point have worked on me. That's the sad truth, is that all of these pressure tactics have worked on me at one point. I'm on to them now. I'm stronger. I'm here to empower you. Don't fall for the bullshit. Stay vigilant, folks. Anyways, guys, please sound off down below. What drives you crazy? What marketing tactics can you not stand? What makes you feel anxiety-ridden? What just drives you up the wall? I want to know. Let me know down below. Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.